WNN Pompano Beach, and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Thousands of people around the world are learning how extra money can be made from home at Online Trading Academy. Learn about stocks, options, futures, and Forex. Here's a trading tip from one of the instructors.
You see what we've done at the Academy? We've taken this and we've simplified it down to just the basic factors that you need. There's a set of rules, follow them. There's a scoring system. If it scores greater than 7, take the trade. Set the trade up, walk away and forget it with 3 major components: a stop, an entry, and a target. If you don't know what those mean, come in, we'll teach you those.
Online Trading Academy. Learn the right way to trade stocks and more. Thousands have learned how extra money can be made from home and how risk is limited. See how it works. Reserve a pair of seats at a free half-day class in Broward and Palm Beach. Call now. Online Trading Academy, 561-674-9800. 561-674-9800. That's 561-674-9800.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
Are you having trouble sleeping or staying asleep? Feel like you've tried everything and nothing works? Studies show if we are out of balance or too acidic, it can directly affect our sleep. Now, a new doctor-formulated solution is available directly to you. Alkaline Boosters is a fast and natural way to get a restful night's sleep. Take advantage of this promotional offer to buy your Alkaline Boosters today and start sleeping better tomorrow. Call 1-800-994-5361. That's 1-800-994-5361.
Are you looking for short-term inpatient rehabilitation or long-term care placement for yourself or a loved one after illness or injury? Whitehall Boca Raton Skilled Nursing and Rehab Facility has served South Florida for over 35 years. With care and oversight from our experienced physicians, Whitehall Boca Raton offers specialized comprehensive nursing and rehab programs in neurological, orthopedic, cardiac, pulmonary, and post-operative surgical care and outpatient therapy provided by our highly experienced nurses and therapists. While recovering, you will receive 24-hour licensed nursing care along with dietary and nutrition services. We accept Medicare and other major insurances. Come see the Whitehall Boca Raton difference. Call 561-392-3000 for more information or to schedule a tour with our admissions team, and we will answer any one of your questions. You can also visit our website at whitehallboca.com. For more information, call 561-392-3000. That's 561-392-3000. Whitehall Boca Raton is committed to provide you with the best medical care.
If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please contact me, Norma Guerrero, at 954-802-2015. That's 954-802-2015.
SkyMed Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy. Our services include home infusion therapy, nursing services, and a mail-order pharmacy delivering specialty drugs directly to your home. Our team of clinical pharmacists, certified technicians, and nurses provide comprehensive patient care, generating treatment of chronic diseases both attainable and affordable. SkyMed has a foundation department and a copay assistant program. Our staff is available daily to answer any questions you may have. Contact SkyMed Pharmacy and Infusion Services at 866-778-8255, 866-778-8255, or visit us at skymed.com. That's SKYEMED.com.
Do you suffer from back, joint, or muscle soreness? Recovery with HydroFX is the doctor-recommended all-natural solution you've been looking for. Now, available in the U.S., Recovery with HydroFX is a specialized product for headaches, back, joint, and muscle soreness. Get back to feeling great today and order your 30-day supply of Recovery with HydroFX. Call 1-800-994-5361 and take advantage of this limited radio offer. That's 1-800-994-5361.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Do you have a hot new business or an established business that offers great and unique services or products that you want to get the word out? Are you looking to grow your business and you want everyone to hear the buzz about it? Do you have an amazing project or an idea that impacts our community that you want to share and get others involved in? Then you've come to the right place. You're listening to Community Connections with Norma G. I'm your host, occupational therapist Norma Guerrero, and I want to share our passions while connecting with our community. So now let's get ready to hear about what's hot, what's new, and what's happening on Community Connections with Norma G. Give us a call at 888-565-1470 and join our conversation. Didn't know he was going to be here. Welcome back to Community Connections. I'm your host, Norma Guerrero, and today is September 4th, and it is the holiday, and so we hope that you're all enjoying your day with your families. I believe it's Labor Day, and so it's a day to be with our families, take a little time off of work, but here we are today on our show, and we're so happy to be here. We got some great guests lined up for you tonight, and so we want to let you know that you're listening to us on AM 1470 WNN, as well as on 95.3 FM. You can listen to us on your radio dial. We're live streaming right now, live as well on Facebook at Community Connections with Norma G, so you can listen to it or watch it a little bit later, as well as you can hear us on AM 1470 WNN on the iHeartRadio app. If you have any questions for our guests, you can reach us at 888-565-1470, and we're always happy to answer any calls that you have. And so really excited about the show that we have today. We're going to have a little bit of a theme of communication and leadership, as well as community events. And so, but still there's going to be a little bit of a theme of communication as a result of the nature of the show being a method of communication, the radio, the live Facebook stream, social media. And our first guests today are going to be Paul Finkelstein, who he's here with Jose Alvarado, and they are leaders within the Toastmasters International community. And the second guest that we're going to have on later on at the second half of the show is Miss Erica Obando, and she is a media host with a marketing consultant with Sinclair Broadcast Group at WPEC CBS 12 News, and she's going to be talking about the upcoming Channel 12 Health and Wellness Experience event that's going to be in Port St. Lucie. So we're going to have a lot of different communication, media type of subject matter today, and so I'm really looking forward to digging into that. And so if you all recall this face that's here across from me, Mr. Paul Finkelstein, he was on the show a couple weeks ago where we highlighted your online group called Competitive Communicators, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
And we had a great time.
And we had a great time. And so that birthed from the group Toastmasters International, which was actually new for me to learn about. And so subsequently, since actually before that show, I was able to attend one of the Toastmasters classes, clubs, group meetings, and it was just a very eye-opening experience. And so I invited you on the show. We got to highlight it and learn about it. And here we are again today with you kind of being my co-host today. So Paul, thank you so much for coming in and doing this together with me.
That I can't wait to get started, and we already started.
Yeah. And I know that we had some conversations talking about how this organization, your businessman, and your guest that you brought with you, Jose. Hi, Jose. How are you?
Very good. Thank you for having me here today.
It's my pleasure. I'm so glad that you're here because we're really going to be highlighting you today and how the impact that Toastmasters has had on you in your professional life and in your business life. And so I'm going to just turn it over to you. And these are two businessmen that know each other amongst that community, and we're just going to hear about how this organization helped improve their leadership and their communication skills. So go ahead, Paul, take it away.
Great. Thank you, Norma, for having me, and especially Jose. Let's get right into some questions because I know we have just a little bit of time, and Toastmasters is very timely in all their meetings. So this almost feels like a little Toastmaster meeting.
Oh, that's right. You're very time structured in those club events.
We just need another 19 more members, and we can have a Toastmaster meeting in the studio today. But we have some great questions for Jose I can't wait to hear, and I'm sure it'll be interesting for all of us. Many individuals join Toastmasters because of necessity, or they want personal development. I interviewed 3 Toastmasters on a podcast, which is a lot different than on the radio. And in that experience, one of them actually said, and I'll be blunt about it, they actually said that they stunk at public speaking. And they said, and their boss told them flat out, they stunk. And I told that individual, I'm going to be on the air today, and he's going to hear it, and I'm sure he's getting a chuckle out of it while he's listening right now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I like to find out is, Jose, if when you joined Toastmasters, was it out of necessity, or was it out of just to improve a little bit in your public speaking, or was it just to get a little bit more confident? Which story jives more with you most?
Well, thank you, Paul. In my case, I'm always looking for improvement toward myself. And when I heard about the organization, I was a little bit reluctant to join in the beginning because as a English and Spanish speaker, English was my second language. And I was reluctant because I was afraid of communicating or delivering my message in English. I thought I can do it. But then when I started seeing that the people is friendly, I realized that I can learn from them too. And that's what drives me toward the organization.
Great. Now, there are so many benefits that you can get out of Toastmasters. And some of them you just touched upon just a little bit. Could you explain some of the benefits that you have received from Toastmasters and maybe some benefits that somebody might not necessarily see when they come to a meeting?
Well, yes, the benefits are limitless because we can learn from each other. Plus, we have a manual where we can follow that pattern and we can improve upon that. But also the benefit that I see is that you meet a lot of people, and the people in Toastmasters is usually people that want to help you. The people, the members in the club, they are to support each other.
Yes.
Not just for myself or to help you. They help every individual that come to the club that want to learn. And Toastmasters is very interesting. We learn because we want to learn. If you are a type of person that you get up early in the morning to go to the gym, to exercise, to run, some clubs get up early and they go to Toastmasters. You can use that as your training. It's for your communication. It's very important. There's a lot of benefits that you can get from the organization.
Jose, how did you hear about Toastmasters and how long have you been involved with them?
I've been in Toastmasters for over 6 years now.
6 years.
Yes, and I can tell you one thing is the best decision I can ever make in my life.
How did you hear about them?
A friend of mine invited me to a meeting in Toastmasters. And when I went there, like I say in the beginning, it was a little bit intimidating for me, like too much because I'm a Spanish speaker and I say, wow, I don't think I can do this. But then when I see the people like Paul, like Sarah, that they want you in there being part of the group and they are there for you to help you, then you see the support that you get. And that's what drives me toward the becoming a member of the
You know,
club.
Paul, when I think of communication and I think that courage, there's so much courage that's necessary in order to be a communicator. And I think that a lot of people have a lot of fear and a lot of shyness or a lot of, of speaking in front of other people, whether it be a small group meeting at your work, at your office, or at a big event where you need to present something. And it seems as if Toastmasters is an organization that really comes along and helps people grow through that and overcome that fear.
There are so many techniques to actually conquer fear besides just going to a Toastmaster meeting and letting the process work. But I'll leave you with today 2 things maybe you heard of. Have you heard the acronym for fear before? There's
No.
2 that come to my mind. One is forget everything and run.
Oh, yes, that's one way to look at fear,
Forget
yes.
everything and rise. And false evidence appearing real.
False evidence appearing real.
And we'll let our
Yes.
listeners soak that in a little bit, and as well as you guys soak that in. It's amazing how you come across these quotes, and you think everybody knows it. And then I said, maybe I'll say it just in case. And it's really great, isn't it?
That's great. Well, what we're going to do now, and it was really good to just hear the foundation of what Toastmasters is and how it can help people. So we're going to take a little commercial break. We're going to come back, and I'd like to get into a little bit more of your business backgrounds and how this, you're improving these leadership and communication skills has improved your business, improved your abilities in your business, because ultimately people want to succeed even better in their lives, either personally or professionally. And I want to take a moment also to thank our sponsors of the show, Whitehall Boca Skilled Nursing and Rehab Facility. They are a skilled nursing home that offers occupational physical therapy and speech and nursing services after a fall or an injury or a bout at the hospital. They're located in Boca Raton, and you can reach them at 561-392-3000 or at whitehallboca.com. Also, would like to thank SkyMed Pharmacy, the home infusion therapy services, and they offer high dollar medication for long-term chronic illnesses such as HIV, hemophilia or hepatitis C, as well as 7.2, the organic plant-based alkaline protein and greens products. So I want to thank them for helping being able to bring these guests like this to the show, and we'll be right back with Community Connections.
Are you having trouble sleeping or staying asleep? Feel like you've tried everything and nothing works? Studies show if we are out of balance or too acidic, it can directly affect our sleep. Now, a new doctor-formulated solution is available directly to you. Alkaline Boosters is a fast and natural way to get a restful night's sleep. Take advantage of this promotional offer to buy your Alkaline Boosters today and start sleeping better tomorrow. Call 1-800-994-5361. That's 1-800-994-5361.
Are you looking for short-term inpatient rehabilitation or long-term care placement for yourself or a loved one after illness or injury? Whitehall Boca Raton Skilled Nursing and Rehab Facility has served South Florida for over 35 years. With care and oversight from our experienced physicians, Whitehall Boca Raton offers specialized comprehensive nursing and rehab programs in neurological, orthopedic, cardiac, pulmonary, and post-operative surgical care and outpatient therapy provided by our highly experienced nurses and therapists. While recovering, you will receive 24-hour licensed nursing care along with dietary and nutrition services. We accept Medicare and other major insurances. Come see the Whitehall Boca Raton difference. Call 561-392-3000 for more information or to schedule a tour with our admissions team, and we will answer any one of your questions. You can also visit our website at whitehallboca.com. For more information, call 561-392-3000. That's 561-392-3000. Whitehall Boca Raton is committed to provide you with the best medical care.
If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please contact me, Norma Guerrero, at 954-802-2015. That's 954-802-2015.
SkyMed Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy. Our services include home infusion therapy, nursing services, and a mail-order pharmacy delivering specialty drugs directly to your home. Our team of clinical pharmacists, certified technicians, and nurses provide comprehensive patient care, generating treatment of chronic diseases both attainable and affordable. SkyMed has a foundation department and a copay assistant program. Our staff is available daily to answer any questions you may have. Contact SkyMed Pharmacy and Infusion Services at 866-778-8255, 866-778-8255, or visit us at skymed.com. That's SKYEMED.com.
Do you suffer from back, joint, or muscle soreness? Recovery with HydroFX is the doctor-recommended all-natural solution you've been looking for. Now, available in the U.S., Recovery with HydroFX is a specialized product for headaches, back, joint, and muscle soreness. Get back to feeling great today and order your 30-day supply of Recovery with HydroFX. Call 1-800-994-5361 and take advantage of this limited radio offer. That's 1-800-994-5361.
Thank you for listening to Community Connections with Norma G. We're the place where we talk about your business, a product, an idea, or a project to get the word out to our community. I'm your host, occupational therapist Norma Guerrero. Today we are sharing our passions while connecting with our community. Give us a call at 888-565-1470 and join our conversation. Don't forget to tune in every Monday night at 5 to 6 p.m. to join me, Norma G., and our guests to find out about what's hot, what's new, and what's happening in our community. Can't wait to see you there. Now let's rejoin the show. Welcome back to Community Connections, and today we are talking about leadership and communication with Paul Finkelstein and with Jose Alvarado. Yes. That's correct? Is that my Spanish? Is Spanish good there?
Very good memory.
If I had to do this show in Spanish, it might be another story. And so I'll stick to English for right now. But you're listening to us on AM 1470, 95.3 FM, as well as live streaming on Community Connections with Norma G on Facebook. So you can watch us there and check it out later. And we're talking about communication. And these gentlemen are leaders in the Toastmaster International organization. And so, Paul, how do we get a hold of you through the Toastmasters International? Well, if we wanted to reach out to you.
Our district has our email addresses, which is probably the best at
Go ahead right into the camera.
P. Finkelstein, that's P as in Paul. Finkelstein is F as in Frank, I, N as in Nancy, K-E-L, S as in Sam, T as in Tom, E-I, N as in Nancy, at Toastmasters, with an S, D for District, 47.org.
Okay, great. And Jose?
Yes, same as his.
Which group are you involved in?
I'm sorry?
Which group are you involved in? Which club?
I'm in Pembroke Pines Club, but to reach out to me, you can do that through my email. It's J, like Jose, Alvarado at Toastmasters.org. And or my phone number, 954-243-5816. That's my direct line. I always call that, but I'm available basically for anything.
Yeah, and these gentlemen are available to you. That if you're listening to this on the radio, if or you're watching it later on wherever it gets to you, reach out to these gentlemen because they've been through it. They've been through that fear. They've overcome that, and so they can help walk you through finding an organization that's near you and help you. What you just said to me, you said, which one of you just said to me that at the break that fear is the biggest what?
Is the number one fear.
Public speaking.
Public speaking is the number one fear within the human beings. Yes.
And I remember back when I started school. I'm an occupational therapist by background and medicine. I do rehabilitation for the ill, the sick, injured, and there I said my first See there, Paul's been teaching me not to say so much.
Ding.
So ding, and so. I was a student, I was 23 years old, and I had to do a case study presentation to all these therapists that have been therapists for 20 plus years at the time. And now I'm in that position now. And I froze. I definitely had stage fright. I could not remember. And it's so strange because I can't see that happening to me now. But it does happen.
Toastmasters can help you to overcome that because, like I say in the beginning, there are manuals. And one of the manuals is get to know your audience. So you are prepared for an audience before you address that audience.
And I know that you had a few more questions for him, Paul, and so go ahead and do that. But I want to know what's your background business-wise, and as well, Jose, as to how did Toastmasters help you guys?
Sure, I mean, that's an excellent question. Before I go into the questions, I'm actually in the photographic field as well as the financial field. So I'm actually part financial advisor and part professional photographer for executive headshots. And just being a business owner in both those fields, being able to interact with various people of all walks of life, communication is king. And Jose, what kind of fields are you in?
Well, my line of business is printing and signs. And one of the things that I learned most in Toastmasters is because I learned how to listen to my customers. And that's very important. In Toastmasters, we develop that listening skills. Besides speaking, we learn how to listen. And that's very important. So that's the big benefit that I see. And I have better understanding of my customers' need. And it really helps.
So your listening skills improved?
Very, very well, yes.
Oh, I got a couple of questions for you. So here they are. Now, as you know, and our listening audience and Norma, Toastmasters has two different educational tracks, and that is the leadership track and the communications track. And when you follow both those tracks, all the way to the end, you become what's called the Distinguished Toastmaster, or DTM. And we recognized our new DTMs at our fall conference here in South Florida at District 47 on November 18. But if I could ask Jose to elaborate, are you a DTM? And what exactly is that? And tell our audience and Norma what the DTM is.
Yes, well, first, I'm not a DTM yet, but next year I will be. DTM is Distinguished Toastmaster. Is the highest level within the organization that you can achieve. And it's very good because when you become a DTM, you have already do your communication track and your leadership track. See, in your life, you are a leader because you are part of the family, you have a family, and you are a leader by default. But in Toastmaster, we have the communication and the leadership, and we practice both. By the time that we are done with both, then we can become DTMs, which is, I say, is the highest level within the organization.
Wow.
And I'm planning to be one of them.
And you're one?
Not just yet.
Okay.
But next year I will be.
All right.
And about how many speeches and projects does somebody have to do to become a DTM?
To become a DTM, you have to have about 50 speeches from the books, from the manuals, but also you have to serve as a leader within the organization, like area director, district director, things like that. That will take you through your leadership.
And how did it help you in business? You said it was listening. So I guess that mainly was the main thing, is that it helped you listen to your customer better.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well, I always say that Toastmaster is where we go and practice. But your real life is what you do daily.
Yes.
You have to deal with your employees, you have to deal with the customers, and you have to deal with different problems that are there too. And you learn how to address those better and become a better leader, because the main idea is to develop yourself, and also is being trained for what you are doing in your life. And you take Toastmasters as far as you want to take it, because it will help you. It just will help you.
Fascinating.
And you raise a good point that everybody that joins Toastmasters learns at their own pace. There's a lot of educational courses out there where they're a 13-week program or a semester. But here in Toastmasters, you sign up and you can go every week, but there's nobody putting a gun to your head to attend. Now, here's a loaded question, speaking of gun, that I'd love to ask Jose. Knowing what you know now, if you can go back in a time machine with your Toastmaster skills that you've acquired, would you have saved a lot of time and be way ahead in life in your business? Of course, yes, but elaborate on that.
Oh, definitely. I will be a better communicator, better leader, and of course, even if I will be working for a different organization, I'm sure that I will be at the top level of that organization or in my business. And you see, Toastmaster, you can use it for many, many things, including personal development, communication, and business as well, because people is people, and you need people to succeed. They are the ones that are going to take you up. And if you only need to be nice and kind and be willing to help, by default, they will come back to you.
Now, every time you get to a Toastmasters club, a different club besides your own club, because sometimes it's nice to visit other clubs and see how they function. Of course, I found out that they all function pretty much the same way, but I know you're from the Pembroke Pines Club in South Florida. If you could tell us one feature that you love best about your home club at Pembroke Pines, and also one feature that you would improve at your Toastmasters club, since Toastmasters is all about improvements.
Well, I always say that we are blessed in my home club, even though I open another club, but this is my home club. We have 3 DTMs, 3 distinguished Toastmasters, and they try to keep you aligned. But one of the things that I like most about my home club is that it's an early morning club. I get to get up early in the morning. See, again, some people get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, at 6 o'clock in the morning, to go to the gym, to run, to exercise. I get up and go to practice my communication skills in my home club.
Excellent. And is there anything that you could think of that you would improve about it? I know you said 3 DTMs. That's awesome to be able to have a distinguished Toastmaster and to have 3 of them with all that experience. Can you think of anything that you would improve?
That I will improve?
At your home club?
Oh, definitely. There's always room for improvement. And as I say, it is very important to keep coming to the club, because that's how you keep the motivation, and that's how you keep learning every day. And you always learn from somebody else too. You always learn. And that's our biggest challenge, that you take it to any limit that you want.
Now, I'd like to wrap up, if we can, and ask you for our 60 seconds or so about your business, since I believe in karma and give and take and your time to be here. Just a little bit of a payment for you, scratch your back. If you could tell us how Toastmasters helped you and improve your bottom line by telling us about your business.
Oh, definitely. Thank you for the opportunity. My business is located in Miramar, close to Pembroke Pines and Hollywood area. And I've been in business for over 16 years. And one of the things that I always see is that if you are nice to people, people are going to come back and also are going to recommend you. Again, I am a member of Toastmasters, and the people in Toastmasters, they know what I do, and they call me with their needs. It's a lot of them, they are business owners as well. They call me. Mm-hmm. And that's not exactly what I'm seeking, because for that, I joined the Miramar Pembroke Pines Regional Chamber of Commerce. Yes. I'm a active member, an ambassador there. And I have found that people tend to like me or follow me, And I made a lot of customers as well for my business. And it's amazing. Like a little bit you do, and it comes big to you. So I'm not afraid to give because I know it comes back in return huge, big.
Yeah.
And you don't do it for that purpose, but I guess that's the way of life. It really is connected. Your company, like in my case, ADP Printing, ADP Printing and Science, is connected with the community. And I like to give out to the community too.
Well, I mean, I think it's great. It's just for me to sit back and listen to you gentlemen talk about how you've really enjoyed and also have improved your personal development with communication skills and your professional and in your professional lives. It just sounds like a fantastic club, and I'm happy to bring that to the listeners today. So, Paul, thank you so much for coming in and taking the microphone and having the opportunity to interview one of your colleagues within your organization. And Jose, thank you so much. You can see it in your eyes and in your smile, your ability to articulate that you're very passionate and that you really have experienced a tremendous amount of growth. For me, this show has been a tremendous platform for me to develop myself. And I'm very thankful and grateful for this platform in itself, a form of communication. It has improved my listening skills as well by just listening to all the guests and I get to interview each week. And so I want to thank them, reach out to them.
Thank you for having us here.
It's my pleasure, my pleasure. And so we're going to take another quick commercial, and we're going to bring back the amazing, the fabulous Miss Erica Obando, who's going to be talking about the Health and Wellness Experience event that's coming to Port St. Lucie, which is a great opportunity for the community as well as for businesses to highlight and promote what they are doing in the community. So looking forward to having her on the show and getting an update with her. We'll be right back with Community Connections.
Are you having trouble sleeping or staying asleep? Feel like you've tried everything and nothing works? Studies show if we are out of balance or too acidic, it can directly affect our sleep. Now, a new doctor-formulated solution is available directly to you. Alkaline Boosters is a fast and natural way to get a restful night's sleep. Take advantage of this promotional offer to buy your Alkaline Boosters today and start sleeping better tomorrow. Call 1-800-994-5361. That's 1-800-994-5361.
Are you looking for short-term inpatient rehabilitation or long-term care placement for yourself or a loved one after illness or injury? Whitehall Boca Raton Skilled Nursing and Rehab Facility has served South Florida for over 35 years. With care and oversight from our experienced physicians, Whitehall Boca Raton offers specialized comprehensive nursing and rehab programs in neurological, orthopedic, cardiac, pulmonary, and post-operative surgical care and outpatient therapy provided by our highly experienced nurses and therapists. While recovering, you will receive 24-hour licensed nursing care along with dietary and nutrition services. We accept Medicare and other major insurances. Come see the Whitehall Boca Raton difference. Call 561-392-3000 for more information or to schedule a tour with our admissions team, and we will answer any one of your questions. You can also visit our website at whitehallboca.com. For more information, call 561-392-3000. That's 561-392-3000. Whitehall Boca Raton is committed to provide you with the best medical care.
If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please contact me, Norma Guerrero, at 954-802-2015. That's 954-802-2015.
SkyMed Pharmacy is a full-service pharmacy. Our services include home infusion therapy, nursing services, and a mail-order pharmacy delivering specialty drugs directly to your home. Our team of clinical pharmacists, certified technicians, and nurses provide comprehensive patient care, generating treatment of chronic diseases both attainable and affordable. SkyMed has a foundation department and a copay assistant program. Our staff is available daily to answer any questions you may have. Contact SkyMed Pharmacy and Infusion Services at 866-778-8255, 866-778-8255, or visit us at skymed.com. That's SKYEMED.com.
Do you suffer from back, joint, or muscle soreness? Recovery with HydroFX is the doctor-recommended all-natural solution you've been looking for. Now, available in the U.S., Recovery with HydroFX is a specialized product for headaches, back, joint, and muscle soreness. Get back to feeling great today and order your 30-day supply of Recovery with HydroFX. Call 1-800-994-5361 and take advantage of this limited radio offer. That's 1-800-994-5361.
Thank you for listening to Community Connections with Norma G. We're the place where we talk about your business, a product, an idea, or a project to get the word out to our community. I'm your host, occupational therapist Norma Guerrero. Today we are sharing our passions while connecting with our community. Give us a call at 888-565-1470 and join our conversation. Don't forget to tune in every Monday night at 5 to 6 p.m. to join me, Norma G., and our guests to find out about what's hot, what's new, and what's happening in our community. Can't wait to see you there. Now let's rejoin the show. Yeah. Welcome back to Community Connections, and I am super excited to have my next guest on the show. She is a returning guest, and we're going to be introducing Miss Erica Obando.
Hello. I'm so glad to be back.
Oh, I'm
Always
so
great
glad
to see you.
It's great to see you too. And so Erica and I have a very little interesting kind of professional, personal kind of friendship, relationship going on, and it's been very, very rewarding and very, very helpful to me in my life. And she is currently a marketing consultant, media host, and public speaker for WPEC CBS 12 News, as well as WTVX CW 34 and Azteca 48.
Yes.
And that is a television station in West Palm Beach.
Correct.
And this is a job that you just got recently, right?
Yes. I actually just joined them in June. I'm very excited for the opportunity because there's different levels of what I do. Marketing is and helping businesses, which has always been my passion, is what I do for them. But I also help with the Azteca 48, which is a Spanish network, and getting involved with the community in the Latin community. And that to me is great, bringing it back to my roots.
Yes. And so, and her background is in social media marketing, and she that last speaker told me not to say and so now I'm more.
I'll be committing that crime.
And now I'm a little more conscious of it, and so that's something I was aware of, but they've been pointing it out to me more. And so, she has a background in social media marketing, so she helped me, earlier this year, put together my website at ccnormag.com, as well as helping me develop the logo that you all see on my Facebook page. Which I can actually say that you can actually watch us now live on Community Connections with Norma G. Streaming live right now on Facebook, as well as you can find us at 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, and on the iHeartMedia app at 1470 AM WNN. If you have any questions for us, if you want to make any comments, you can reach us at 888-565-1470. And so she helped me along this process. And she was very, very helpful with creating and developing, and she had patience with me as it was very much needed because it was all new to me. And it was just a really great experience because the feedback that I've gotten has been very, very helpful. And so thank you very much again. In fact, the lady that was just in here before just said, "I love your logo. Who did that?" I'm like, "It's actually the young lady that's sitting right outside." And so here you are, all of a sudden we're talking in May, June, and you're just this new opportunity came, and I've been watching you just kind of blow up everywhere in Spanish.
Yes, I have.
And it's incredible, you know?
Like I said, it's been a great opportunity, and I'm very grateful and thankful because connecting with my roots, with my people, with my community, it's just been a great experience. I mean, I'm not Spanish is not my first language, so it's been a little challenging, especially when I have this one word I think in English and I have to say it in Spanish. So it's been interesting. It's been challenging, but I love the challenge, and it actually helps me step it up to the plate where I'm like, okay, I have to pick up my language and I have to make sure that I'm saying this correctly. So it's been great. But part of the other opportunity that I've been with, I've actually been really lucky to be part of is this event.
Yes.
This event that we're going to be talking about, because we've had these conversations before where I'm very much into health and into fitness and into wellness, but not so much, for my exterior as much as it is for my interior. I make sure that whatever I consume, it's nutritious for me, as opposed to just going and, having fast foods and things like that. So this event that we're going to talk about, health and wellness, that I'm going to be part of with Channel 12 WPEC, is just right up my alley.
Yes,
I'll talk about it all day long.
Right, and that's kind of how we got together to put her on, because on this show, I've been doing this show as Whitehall as a sponsor, Whitehall Boca Raton, the skilled nursing and rehab facility, since January of this year. And since then, I've been interviewing a tremendous amount of doctors, a tremendous amount of health and wellness professionals and entrepreneurs. And as Erica has seen that, me doing that, as well as, talking about what she's doing at work, she has been put in charge of developing and bringing it to the community that this event is going to be happening. And tell me a little bit about the event. It's the Health and Wellness Experience.
Yes.
Sponsored by Channel 12. And I know that it was here in March, earlier in Boca Raton and Meisner of this past year, but now where's it going to be?
Okay, so it's actually developed. It's produced by CBS, Channel 12, WPEC. And what it is, it's an event of health and wellness. So they gather over 70 vendors to show up to this one-day event. It's going to be on Saturday, October 21st at the St. Lucie Civic Center in Port St. Lucie.
Yes.
Yeah, it's at the Civic Center, though, and it's in Port St. Lucie. And yes, the reason, it's actually the first time we're doing it in Port St. Lucie. But we've actually done it for 4 years here in Meisner Park in Boca Raton, and the response and the people that show up, I mean, over 7,000 people show up to this event. Why? I really think it's because everybody's in that same mindset. You know, people want to be healthy. You know, people are starting to see the results of bad habits, bad eating habits, not having enough fitness in their lives, you know, making time for wellness for themselves. So this is actually a great opportunity for two things. The first thing is for people to go and find out in one location everything you need to know. They have free food and cooking demonstrations. They have fitness demonstrations. They have like yoga. So if you want to learn about yoga, this is a free event. Wait, did I say free?
Yes. For the public, it's free.
Yeah, for the public, it's free.
Yeah, which is awesome.
You make a day out of it. You take your kids. It's a Saturday. Show up early, get in the car, and drive up to Port St. Lucie. I mean, Port St. Lucie is absolutely beautiful. And then you can spend the day there. And then you have everything to your reach. You want to talk to someone about health insurance. As a matter of fact, we're in the process of being an open enrollment. This is around the time for open enrollment for health insurance. So this is a great time for you to go and discover what options you have and things like that. And that's as a attendee, right? But for businesses, it's also a great opportunity to have 7,000 people show up, and you're just there, you know. And this is a free event. I mean, for sponsors, there's opportunities for you to be a sponsor as a business. Great opportunities. I'd be more than happy to provide that information to whoever's interested, because I know you say you deal with a lot of business owners and doctors and facilities. It's a great opportunity for them to, you know, show their services.
I think it's important to note that because this event is sponsored by Channel 12, as well as all their subsidiary groups with Channel 34 and Azteca, and I don't know, there's a whole bunch of them. Four networks. And so is that, I believe that as I read through some of the junket that you sent me, that the sponsorship package is going to include a lot of promotionals on the television.
Absolutely.
And so I think that it's not just so much that you're just paying for a booth for that day.
Right.
I think there's a lot, because it is on network television, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for your business to be highlighted.
Right. So for the business, the sponsorships that businesses are going to be, you know, part of, there's commercials that we're going to be airing it all the time. I mean, we're promoting our event.
Yes.
So on the TV station, we have, commercials running on all day long promoting the event. In addition to that, we posted on all of our social media, because, you know, social media queen. We know that it's
I got to
important.
keep up with her, which is not easy.
I can't keep up with
I don't even try. Actually, I don't even try. I don't even try.
So we promote it on our social media, and we have different opportunities. I mean, at our website, we have banners, and we have a specific landing page where you can get information. All of our sponsors' information is there. I mean, listen, we cover all of our bases.
You know, and that's the business side of it. That's the sponsorship side of it. Which it's just if it's something that you're listening to it, look into it. How do we find out information about it? Or what phone number can people reach out to if they wanted to find out?
You could always reach out to me. And if I'm not at my desk, obviously you can.
And the phone number is
561-681-3438.
Right, and so that's if you wanted to find out information. And so we wanted to get that out of the way so that you kind of knew that. But for me personally, as an occupational therapist, as a person that is always treating patients of all ages, all diagnoses, all conditions, I love going to to be honest with you, this show has felt a little bit like a health and wellness experience.
Correct, which is a great opportunity for you.
I have the opportunity, like last week I had on a young gal that is working with a hyperbaric chamber, Help Our Wounded, hyperbaric oxygen therapy, which helps people. I'll tell her about it, you know, if it's something she's interested in. But it's you know, a treatment that helps people with traumatic brain injuries or post-traumatic stress disorders. But who would know that if you don't know about that? But it's these type of health and wellness experiences that the businesses get to go and share that with the public, and the public get to go and find out about that, as well as the businesses get to find out about the businesses.
Right. It's a great networking opportunity.
and-
And you're there alongside, colleagues that you may be able to work with alongside of. Everybody is offering a different service. And one of the things that I want to highlight, which I think is a perk to this, is that because this is being held in October 21st, it's a portion of the proceeds of that day for the sponsorships are given back to the Port St. Lucie the city for breast cancer research. Since breast cancer awareness is during October,
Yes.
We're giving portion of our proceeds back to research. Which I think it's great. It's about giving back to the community.
That is really, really great, because that is the month for that. And so that is really great to do that for breast cancer awareness.
Right, exactly. And then one of the other things I want to say is it's an event for everybody. It's not just for adults or anything like that. There's going to be a pumpkin patch for kids where there's a sponsor already that already purchased that component to it, and they are giving away free pumpkins to all the kids. And then there's going to be different events where they can paint it, and they're going to have contests and things like that. But every kid walks away with a free pumpkin that day.
Oh, so it's not something just for the adults, it's something for the kids as well.
It's for the whole family. You bring the kids, and there's a lot of events for the kids as well. But no, I mean, you could walk around and get your information, and also have your kids be entertained. No, it's definitely catered to kids as well.
And I think that what I read as well is that some of the news personalities from the news station will be there.
Actually, all of the talent from the station is going to be there. So the anchors from Channel 12 will be there. We're all.
You
going
mean
to
for
be
like
there.
autographs?
Yeah, and then
and take your pictures?
Yeah, and they're actually there.
Don't you say you work for them?
No, you have.
I'm just
You have to
kidding.
go to the day and I'll give
to
it
get
you
your
there.
autograph? Oh, jeez.
We'll take a picture that day.
Okay. So you're going to have the different news anchors that people are familiar with those stations and stuff, and that
Right,
it says your hometown celebrity.
Right, exactly. I
Your
mean, these are
hometown-
the people that you wake up with every morning
Yes.
and get your news and things like that. So it's great to see them in person. They're an awesome team to work with and then to meet as well. So they'll be there that day.
We were, I don't know if you heard the first part of the show, but we were talking about communication and about this organization, Toastmasters International, that talks about communication. Now, here you are working for a television network.
Right.
And you're doing it in your second language on the Azteca 48 part.
Correct.
And how are you doing with that? And what Latin, I know that you just went to this big Latin event, I believe, that with the station. Did you? Am I mistaken?
I went to the.
So how are you doing with? How are you feeling comfortable with your communication as well? Because I'm thinking, even if I've done booths at different events, and it's a little nerve wracking even running a booth, because people are going to be coming up to you and asking you questions. So it's in every aspect of our lives.
Right. Well, it's interesting because, as I said before, Spanish is my second language, but I speak it very fluent. I'm fluent, and I write it, I read it, and I speak it perfectly fine. But it's still my second language. So, as one of my friends says, I dream in English. So when I'm thinking about speaking in Spanish, I'm thinking in English, and then I'm instantly translating before I say it. So it's been interesting how quickly I have to get to that. I have to get quicker at, okay, I'm going to say this. This is how it's going to come out. And, I can speak very eloquently in English, but I have to kind of figure out how to do that. And like I was telling you the other day, I was on Facebook Live for Azteca. I do it for their entertainment segments and local, focusing on like local businesses and things like that. Just different events for the community. And I was doing something about being a tomboy. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to say tomboy.
What's the translation?
In Spanish, because I'm a big tomboy, believe it or not, right? So I'm a big tomboy, and I couldn't say it. So I'm like, tomboy. Because, I am very bilingual, and there's a lot of people in my shoes that are Spanglish. We just kind of fit right in that middle ground. So
could we take a moment now and present this event in Spanish?
You're gonna put me on the spot like that?
I'm gonna first say it in Spanish myself, because believe me, it is definitely my second language too. But
let's give it a shot.
Quiero en este momento presentar Erika Obando, quien trabaja para CBS News Channel 12, el canal 12, y ella quiere presentar un evento que va a pasar en octubre de este año para la salud y una experiencia para aprender cómo estar mejor tener mejor salud en su vida. Pues.
All right.
That was terrible.
Okay, el evento se llama Health and Wellness, que es un evento enfocado en la salud y la mejoría de su salud. Es en Port St. Lucie. I don't think you have to translate that.
Okay.
Es en Port St. Lucie y es el sábado, octubre 21. Van a ver, el evento es gratis. Usted puede ir con su familia. Van a haber eventos para los niños, van a haber eventos para los adultos. Puedes coger información por decir cómo empezar a hacer yoga, cómo comer mejor, cómo hacer ejercicio, muchas cosas, muchos eventos para la comunidad, tanto así como los adultos como los niños.
Sí, y va a ser a las 9 de la mañana hasta las 3 de la tarde.
Sí.
Y también es una gran oportunidad para los businesses.
Para los negocios.
Para los negocios.
Van a haber casi 7,000 personas que van a este evento. Sí. Ya hemos experimentado eso por 4 años en Boca Ratón. Son 7,000 personas que tienes acceso para presentarles tu negocio, tus servicios que haces. Entonces, le ofrecemos a los negocios la oportunidad de tener o una mesa o un sponsorship. I don't know the word for sponsorship.
Advertising, I don't know.
In Spanish.
We'll look it up.
Los negocios pueden comprar un paquete que le da la oportunidad de tener comerciales en nuestra cadena de televisión, la cadena 12. También lo ponemos en el
Canal 34.
Canal 34, pero también lo ponemos en los medios de social media.
Sí, de Facebook, Instagram, todo eso. Y es una gran oportunidad para su negocio a presentar qué tienes que ofrecer.
There, you see? You're doing good.
Sí, y Erika, si alguien quiere llamarte para
más información.
Sí. ¿Qué es el número?
I'm going to try to sound as perfect. Okay, bueno. Para más información, pueden comunicarse conmigo, Erika Obando, y mi número es 561-681-3438, y yo con mucho gusto les doy la oportunidad de asistirlos para que hagan el sponsorship para su negocio en el evento.
Y con mucho gusto estoy encantado a presentar esta oportunidad para la comunidad en este programa hoy.
This is new.
How's that?
I love being bilingual.
So that's my Spanish. My mother will be very proud. And, it's something that she's been warming up to it a lot for these last several months.
Yes.
And there's that again. And it's something that, it is something that I was 15 as well. My grandmother didn't speak English.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't speak English, and I always understood Spanish growing up because she told me,
Same with me.
No hace eso, don't do that, don't do that.
No, siéntate.
Yes. Or váyase a la cama. Go to bed. But at 15, I said to she was an amazing woman, my grandmother, Olga. And I said to myself, I want to communicate with her.
Right.
And my 4 girl cousins knew Spanish better than I did because they were raised in Miami, and I had that gringa accent and this and that. But I pushed myself to be able to speak it to her so that I could communicate, and we had a relationship for the next 40 years.
That's excellent.
And
I learned Spanish when I was 15. I was here. I was raised here. I went back to Colombia when I was 15 years old, and I lived there for a year, and I became fluent. I had no choice but to learn it. It's not like I was being catered to English over there. So they were just like, you want to eat? You're going to have to say it in Spanish. You want something? You have to learn it. So I learned it. And then I'm very grateful for that opportunity because being bilingual in the United States is it's a benefit.
And just getting back to when will the next event be in Boca Raton?
Actually, so the one in Boca is going to take place in March. I don't remember. I don't have the specific date, but definitely check out cbsnews.com for more information about the one in Boca. But definitely try to make it to the one in Port St. Lucie. I mean, like I said, it's on a Saturday. You can take the day off, spend the day with your family up there, enjoy it. It's free. It's a great thing for you to take a little bit of a road trip. It's not that far.
No, people do travel for different types of services,
right,
and so
it's like going to Miami.
And because this show does air on Facebook, it goes out to a wide range of people who's listening, and so there'll be plenty of people. The radio station is more local from West Palm Beach to to North Miami, but the Facebook people will be able to get out there. And so I hope that people are listening out there and will find out more if it's something that they're interested in doing. And like I've said before, this show has really changed my mindset a little bit about health and how I've looked at things. I mean, it just to another level.
Right.
To another level. And what I've learned is that prevention is key. And awareness and early detection is key, whether it be colon cancer, whether it be arthritis, whether it be breast cancer, and all these things. And you don't have to live in pain. You have to consult with your doctors. And so this is a great opportunity, these events like this, because we do health and wellness fairs in the facilities that I work in all the time, and you'll have bone density tests. You'll have opportunities to check your blood pressure. You have opportunities to speak to people about maybe some personal issues that you wouldn't normally speak to someone about. And also, medicine has a bad rap sometimes with all of the narcotics and all of the side effects, and there's so many holistic type of approaches to medicine. And so that's where I feel that these types of events will be really, really cool.
Yeah,
Erica.
I have two things about that. We actually have setups for screenings on several different areas in the event. So this is a great, again, an opportunity for you to go get screened for different types of health-related issues. And I was going to say something about that.
That's right.
No, but that it's never too late to start. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, you know what? I'm already sick, and no, I mean, I have no problem saying my age. I'm 42, and I started my health and wellness 5 years ago.
Sure.
And it's okay for you to start today.
Yeah. Tell us the phone number one more time if someone wants to reach out for the sponsorship.
Sure. 561-681-3438. Again, it's Erica Obando, and I'd be more than happy to help.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for
really was
having
great
me.
to hear about it, and it was great for me to learn about it. So thank you so much. And want to thank Whitehall Boca Raton, the skilled nursing and rehab facility, SkyMed Pharmacy, home therapy and infusion therapy services, which helps with high dollar long-term chronic illnesses like HIV, hepatitis C, and hemophilia. Reach out to them. They also have home prescription delivery of getting your pharmaceuticals delivered to your home in a private way so that you don't have to go to the pharmacy, as well as they have a foundation program that can help you to get those high dollar drugs. It's very, very complex, those conditions. So want to thank you for listening, and thank you for 7.2 as well. Have a great weekend, everyone, and we're going to have a special 9/11 show next week with police officers and firefighters. Have a great weekend, and prepare for the hurricane. Bye-bye, everyone. You've been listening to Community Connections with Norma G. We will be back next Monday from 5 to 6 p.m. with new guests to share about what's hot, what's new, and what's happening in our community. Did you hear something you liked today on our show? Please contact me, Norma G, at 954-802-2015 or email me at ccnormag@gmail.com. I look forward to helping you expand your business, project, or idea and connect with our community.
The opinions expressed on the